Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's masterclass. We'll just wait a few more minutes until everyone comes in. Welcome, everyone. Just a sound test. How can everyone hear me? Can you say good or let me know if you can hear me? Yes or no? We'll just wait a few more minutes until everyone comes in and then we'll get started. Loud and clear. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Stacy. Okay, good. So in today's masterclass, we are going to talk about the 4 best foods for great health. And I will talk about a lot more things than just the 4 foods. Um, I think you will be pleasantly surprised how all these foods work in tandem together. Okay, 2 minutes. Let's get started. Okay. Here is a short rundown of what we're going to do. First, I'm going to present the masterclass. Then I'll go into the challenge. I'm going to explain how the challenge works. And then I'll go into how Eat Like a Vegan Chef works. And towards the end, we can have a Q&A. Okay? Great. Let's get started. Okay. Before we start, make sure your sound is turned on. Of course, have a piece of paper and pen handy. What I'm about to share with you will change the way you think about a plant-based lifestyle and your health. Have you ever noticed that um, some people eat to their heart's content? They don't have to exercise and they still look good, or they never worry about getting older or gaining weight. You'll discover the 3 plant-based system that will help you lose weight in as little as 12 weeks without counting calories, portion control. You'll love who you see in the mirror. You will have plenty of energy and you will enjoy delicious food without spending hours in the kitchen. Finish what you start. Towards the end, I have a surprise as I always have, so stick with me. Are there days that went a little bit too quick? Bear with me a second, just a moment. Are there days you crave sugary or fried foods? Do you find yourself ordering out instead of cooking for your family because you are drained? Do you find yourself making excuses for not doing household chores? Do you ever buy clothes to hide parts of your figure? Do you feel confused about the difference between high fat, and low carb diets? Does it ever seem you are on a diet roller coaster, losing 10 pounds and gaining 12 pounds back? It's not your fault. Any imbalanced diet can shut down your metabolism, zap your energy, and kill your motivation for change. Just having some difficulty here with my technology. I apologize. So normally a balanced vegan diet is the healthiest diet in the world. An imbalanced diet can affect your digestive tract, more specifically your microbiome. If there's too much bacteria in your um, microbiome, that's the problem. Normally, a whole food plant-based diet is the healthiest in the world. But if there's a disturbance in the balance brought by infections, illnesses, certain diets, or prolonged use of antibiotics or use of bacteria, destroying medications, stopping these normal interactions, as a result, the body may become more susceptible to disease. The gut flora are essential for digestion. Your gut bacteria is the key to weight loss. The good news is, I've figured out a simpler way to solve this problem. The key to your success. In 12 weeks, you will fit right into your favorite skinny jeans. You'll look forward to getting off of some or even all. You will look forward to experience more energy, clarity of mind, and weight loss. In less than 12 weeks, you'll like who you see in the mirror. You learn how to cook like a vegan chef. You don't need to exercise aggressively. You don't have to diet anymore. And the only reason I can share this with you, because I've been through it. I'm best known for helping people like you struggle with weight to achieve their ideal weight. Here's some of my credentials. Even though now I'm a sought after expert in this area, I want to know that being a chef, in my previous life as a chef, I transitioned to a whole food plant-based lifestyle. I had access to all types of foods. I would eat everything from croissants to breakfast, grilled chicken breast for lunch, steaks, seafood, caviar, or lobster. I had it all. You name it, I had it. At home, we would eat a Mediterranean diet, which which is considered one of the healthier diets. Yet my mom was always overweight. So naturally, I wanted to help her because as a chef, I knew how to cook healthy. So I thought. But every time she lost weight, she gained back and then some. I asked myself, why is this happening? I realized that giving my mom advice without being knowledgeable was pointless. In order to help her, I needed to learn more about nutrition. Unfortunately, I was too late. My mom, my mom developed breast cancer and my world came crashing down. Little did I knew then, the culprit was the Western diet. After a long battle of breast cancer, my mom survived the ordeal, only to learn that she had now developed Alzheimer's. For one, for anyone who cared for a person with a brain disease is the ultimate sacrifice family members have to endure. After my mom's death, many of our uncles and aunts died of similar diseases. Then it hit me. When is it my turn? I was worried that my family history of chronic diseases would affect me and be a burden on my children. So I transitioned to a vegetarian diet. But I needed to make sure that I'm healthy. So I made an appointment with my doctor to get an annual checkup. That's when the doctor told me my cholesterol is at 260. And if I don't do anything, I have to take pills to reduce it. Oh boy, I said, here we go. I was well on my way to develop the same chronic diseases. That's the moment I decided to become a vegan. Yes, I will beat this and I get into the best shape of my life, I said to myself. As you can imagine, it was very hard for me to let go of vegan. When I was cooking the most luxurious dishes for my guests, I tried as hard as I could, stayed away from them. It was even harder at the family table. My wife would look at me funny and question me, why am I going vegan? They couldn't understand why I would change my diet. They couldn't associate food with disease. I felt like I had no support. There were days I wanted to quit. I felt ostracized by my family and friends. The irony was they were the reason why I was doing it for. But I didn't want to end up like um, any of my family members. So I felt like a fish in a bowl, screaming for help, but no one could hear me. A year later, I went back to my annual checkup with, with an incredible sense of accomplishment. 12 months without animal products have felt extremely gratifying. I remember sitting in the doctor's office looking at the anatomy of a body when the doctor came in with the results. What happened, Frank? The doctor said. What do you mean? I replied. My, my blood levels were the same. I was shocked. How could that happen? I didn't eat any animal products whatsoever. I was speechless. I promised myself I learned as much as I could about nutrition to not only help myself, but to help people just like my mom. Out of desperation, I started to research different diets. I hopped from one diet to another, whether it was a paleo, keto, Atkins. I tried them all. The bulletproof diet, the Mediterranean, none of them worked to make me feel good about myself. I was desperate to find a solution. According to a recent study, the average adult will try about 126 diets during their life. I started reading all types of nutritional books. However, I quickly learned that there are plenty of plant-based programs out there, but none of them take you by the hand and show you how to implement this knowledge into your daily routine. I got certified in plant-based nutrition, and after gaining my knowledge about a holistic plant-based lifestyle, I utilized my 30 years of cooking experience and began to develop my own recipes and meal plans. I recorded my own progress. During my first 3 months, I lost 20 pounds with ease. My running performance went from pace 11 down to 7, which was incredible. I felt better than ever before. I had more energy, I could get more done, and the rest is history. After 2 weeks, acid reflux was gone, brain fog. At the restaurant where I led as an executive chef, the staff and I would have breakfast together once we fed all guests. This is a special occasion, and we call it family meal. In the beginning, everyone would eat their own food: scrambled eggs, bacon, sausages, you name it, they were eating it. Then, one by one of the staff would ask me, "Chef, what are you eating there? Looks good. Can I have some tomorrow?" "Of course," I said. To make a long story short, after 3 weeks, everyone would eat the veggies for breakfast. Best of all, my sous chef kept losing weight. And I was asking myself, how is he losing this weight? This is absolutely incredible. When I asked him how he did that, he said, "Chef, I was watching you, what you were eating, and what you were cooking, and I did the same." Life feels good now. My doctor's happy with my lab results. No more calorie counting. I can eat as much as I want, and I'm free. You and I are similar. Listen, I'm no superhero, just a regular guy who needed to do something with my health. I figured it out. So if I can do this for me, I can do this for you. Who here is who here has tried different kind of diets to see only their weight climbing up? Say I. Anyone here who did any diets and only to see after losing weight, the weight went back up? Say I in the comments. Oh, I see the comments coming in. Yes. Imagine what life looks like when you can eat to your heart's content without counting calories, without portion control, without gaining weight. What life looks like to go to the beach without covering yourself up, fit into your favorite skinny jeans, sleep a full 8 hours, feel good in your skin again. I want you to take a look at Connie.
November of 2020. I didn't expect much since I had previously been on so many different diets and they have all failed. I figured this is probably going to be the same, but boy was I ever wrong. I had a lot of issues like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, and lymphedema, and was on 5 different medications. My goal was not so much to lose the weight, but to get off these medications once and for all. I went to get my first blood work since I started in January, and I was shocked at the results. After only a few months, my numbers came down, and the weight just came off without even really trying. My blood pressure and cholesterol both went down, and those medications were removed. I then went back to the doctor in April. She removed one diabetes medication and lowered the dosage on my remaining high blood pressure medication. I'm now on only 2 medications. I never thought in a million years that I would be able to get one of my medications removed, but 3 of them, that was unheard of. Once I started feeling better. I had more energy within days of starting this program. My joints didn't hurt, and the neuropathy on the bottoms of my feet, they started going away. I have now lost about 25 pounds in 6 months, as well as removing the 3 medications. I feel so much better with more energy to do things. Thank you, Chef Frank. This program has changed my life.
So that was Connie. Connie actually joined me in November of last year, and in April she came off of 3 medications, and now she's probably on her way to get rid of the last 2 medications. Absolutely incredible. So I have discovered 3 simple ways to turn your microbiome to a fat burning system. 3 discoveries of plant-based weight loss. The 4 foods for great health. Your microbiome needs nutrients to help its digestion. An imbalanced microbiome leads to an increased inflammation, brain fog, bloating, constipation, and heartburn. Unintentional weight gain. Restricting calories may weaken your bones and increase your risk of infections and illness due to nutrient deficiency. The truth is, 1 in 100 dieters keep the weight off. This explains why so many people go from one diet to another, experiencing the same yo-yo effect repeatedly. You can't burn fat without a balanced microbiome. That's where the 4 food groups come in: starchy vegetables, non-starchy vegetables, green leafy vegetables, fruits, berries, nuts, and seeds. So I have combined those 4 food groups. In my meal plans, they have every one of these food groups have a role to play. For instance, I divide all food groups up into sections, meaning if you eat 1/3 of each, you get exactly the nutrients you need in order to be healthy. This you will see when we get into our challenge that that's exactly the way our foods are designed. Eating a combination of these vegetables would provide you with all the nutrients you need. But there's more to it than just veggies. During our challenge, I will explain again in detail what foods to eat and what time. You may ask what time, but I will get to this a little later. The key is to eat those veggies at the correct ratio. Once you do this, you almost feel better immediately and lose weight. I want you to meet Jackie.
And thanks to his program, I've lost 30 pounds and easy. Pleased to meet you. Actually, I'm not. My name's Jackie Holtzel, and I've been with Chef since November of 2020. And thanks to his program, I've lost 30 pounds and I feel great. And because of that, I made an audition tape for the Renaissance Fair locally, and I got the part. So if I hadn't done that chef's program, I wouldn't have had the energy. And it's really changed my life, made me feel much better. And I learned to cook in the process. It's a win-win-win. So I hope you join Chef. You won't regret it. It's just the best program there is around. It's worth every penny. Take care and cheerio, mate.
Thank you so much, Jackie. Jackie came to me when she was overweight with symptoms of brain fog, tiredness, and as she explained, everything went away. And it's just, according to Jackie, she spent zero time in the kitchen before. Her whole life was, where am I going to pick up lunch or dinner? Every time she would cook, it was a true disaster, according to her. And now I actually have seen posts from her in our Facebook group that she's cooking 3 or 4 meals to the same time, which is absolutely incredible. So that was great progress. The first thing you eat every morning will either help or hurt your microbiome. That's the second of our discovery. We have been misled. This is a big issue. We have been taught to eat certain foods at certain times. These misguided eating suggestions have been brought to us via the media, the big corporations that try to influence us for the last 50 years. We all know that nearly 100% of all commercials don't have our best interests at heart. Yet we continue to be influenced by them, whether consciously or unconsciously. Just to give you an example, one of the latest commercials is the one with mac and cheese, where the little girl is running away from her mother and trying, because she didn't want to eat the broccoli, and then suddenly she brought up the mac and cheese, and she's in heaven. So it's really sad to see those kind of commercials, because they don't have the best interest at heart for us. And so from that point of view, we are constantly bombarded. The timing of your meals are the key to your success. Timing. I'm not talking about when we have to have lunch or breakfast, but what foods to eat and what times. I have adopted these common eating habits a long time ago, until I found a way to break out of this vicious cycle. You can too. You can have the same success. Starting your day with vegetables that are rich with nutrients is the key. Topped with fruits and other vegetables gets you energy in the morning and keeps you healthy. That defies our eating culture and makes a lot of people uncomfortable. However, every one of my members who has adopted this lifestyle was successful in losing weight and reversing chronic diseases. A recent study by the Mayo Clinic confirmed that a slow metabolism is rarely the cause for weight gain, as everyone wants to believe. Meet Charlotte. Charlotte came to me. She had just received cancer treatment. Her doctor had recommended to go on a whole food plant-based diet, where she lost a good amount of weight. However, after the weight loss stalled, she became anxious. Charlotte also suffered from severe colitis, and according to her doctor, her blood work wasn't satisfactory. After only eating 3 weeks of eating like a vegan chef, Charlotte reported no more colitis pain, and her blood work had normalized. Even her spouse started to eat the same meals, which made her job of cooking so much easier. Discovery number 3: implementing the right nutrients will activate your weight loss. Your microbiome is as universal as your diet is. So, what are the 4 foods of great health? As I mentioned before, these are starchy vegetables, non-starchy vegetables, green leafy vegetables. So, when we talk about starchy vegetables, that can be, for instance, corn, white potatoes, sweet potatoes, green peas, beets, squash, any type of squash, butternut squash, turnips. Um, there are so many starchy vegetables out there. We're talking about legumes, starchy vegetables, which is also a good protein source. Green leafy vegetables, kale, microgreens, collard greens, spinach, cabbage, beet greens, watercress, romaine lettuce. There are so many different kind of green leafy vegetables. When it comes to non-starchy vegetables, it's endless, from peppers, eggplants, mushrooms, onions, garlic. There are so many type of non-starchy vegetables. We only have to take um, the foods we love and make it to our meal. That's the key. And in the challenge, I will demonstrate how to take those foods and make it your own, make it delicious, and you will find it is a perfect way to feel better, to lose weight, to detoxify yourself. It's really an eye opener. According to Harvard University, fad diets call for less dietary diversity and lead to reduced quantity and quality of your microbiome. Eating fewer calories than your body needs creates stress. That prevents you from losing weight in the first place, which explains the yo-yo effect in all diets. The difference between my lifestyle, my meal plans, and any other diet out there is because my meal plans are nutrient dense, and most other diets are calorie restrictive. So that means you have to restrict certain foods, certain calories, in order to lose weight. You basically forcing yourself to lose weight. And with my meal plans, you actually get the nutrients you need without the extra amount of calories, because we cook without certain ingredients. We call it the sopa-free lifestyle, and I will get to that during the challenge. So we have certain foods we don't eat, and that allows us to eat as much as we want. And that's the beauty of our lifestyle. So limiting nutrients can cause fatigue, anemia, migraines, muscle cramps, and reduced fertility. Research has shown that restricting calories that your body requires can cause muscle cramps, um, and so many other things. When we create a nutrient deficiency due to calorie restriction, we put a burden on our organs. So those diets are not healthy, and the reason for that is that we have so many people suffering from stress, and that's because we put a burden on our organs if we don't give them enough nutrients. but I will get more in detail in this during the challenge. So the 3 keys. The key to your success is a 3-step system. What if I tell you that the foods I mentioned earlier are only 1/3 of the equation? And in order to achieve weight loss and improved health, the first key in your journey is to health and weight loss is the discovery of why we have gotten here in the first place. And it's not your fault. In fact, you will discover how to instantaneously adopt a new way to reclaim your health and ideal weight. The second key is prepare yourself for this incredible journey. And it starts with a thought. Yes, a thought. There's always another Monday. Who here said, "Oh, I'm going to start a new diet on Monday"? Say yes. Say yes in the comments. And I'm really curious. Who here said, "Oh, of course, January 1st, I'm going to start a new diet"? Then Monday came, and guess what? Oh, I'm not in the mood. So the reason is when you say something, it doesn't mean that you mean it. And the difference between my program and any other program out there is I'm getting you ready and excited for this journey. That includes setting your goal, getting clear on your why. You will learn how easy and efficient it is to adopt this holistic plant-based lifestyle without portion control, counting calories, or dieting. I see a lot of yeses here. Yeah. So the third key is where I share with you how to cook like a vegan chef. This is what the entire journey is about. By using the same tricks and skills all famous chefs are using, you'll discover how to maintain this lifestyle to reclaim your health and achieve your weight loss goals. Best of all, one of the great side effects of this lifestyle is the reduction or even reversal of chronic diseases and improved lab numbers. I have adopted these eating habits a long time ago, and so can you. You too have the same success. You too can have the same success I had. So I want to introduce to you Melanie.
I'm Melanie,
I'm Paul.
and we're here to share a little bit about our journey with Chef Frank's Eat Like a Vegan Chef program. We started our journey. Paul has lost 55 pounds, I've lost 33 pounds, and the beauty is we've kept it off with the SOPA-free lifestyle.
This past week I celebrated my 67th birthday.
And we went away and we did indulge in some eating out. We did still eat vegan, but we ate out, so it wasn't the way that I would cook with the oil-free and totally SOPA-free. We both gained weight. We gained a couple of pounds back.
We really appreciated the Chef Frank community wishing me a happy birthday throughout the week. It was awesome.
It was.
But remember, it's Chef Frank himself who sets the tone for so many positive and supportive pieces. When people are struggling, and then when people are happy, he's there for you.
And then since we've been back, yesterday was our first day back, and we jumped right back into the program. And in one day, we've lost 2 pounds each. So it works. It really, truly works. So we really appreciate this program, the community, Chef Frank. We love it. It works.
Thank you for hearing our story.
Bye.
Thank you so much for making this beautiful video. I really appreciate Paul and Melanie. It's such a beautiful journey to see those two achieving those incredible results. You're here because you're committed to lose weight and to reclaim your health. And if you're anything like me, you put a high value on your time. And if you probably enjoyed success in other areas before, sorry, my phone is ringing, by focusing on the things that gets you results. You know, you know what it takes to lose weight and to reclaim your health. And I've shown you that it is possible to lose 30 pounds in 12 weeks. We have also seen that the old way of doing things simply doesn't work. That's the best way to forward is by improving your microbiome, because it's proven to give people just like you the results they want. You can do this. We can do this together. Are you ready for the challenge? During this challenge, you will receive a meal plan, a shopping list, and the recipes. There's actually a lot more what you will receive during the challenge. Um, you have actually access to um, the summer meal plan, which includes at least 12 meal plans, the summer meal plan. Uh, there's so much more you will see in throughout the challenge. And I'm very, very excited to share all of this with you. You will receive an onboarding mail that will guide you through the challenge process. So that means in this onboarding mail, I go step by step how to go through the challenge, how to start the challenge, and how to succeed in this challenge. So this is very important. So everyone who has signed up for the challenge, um, it's very important that you look at that email. Very, very important. Then on Sunday is batch cooking day and onboarding day. So, oops, I think I skipped one here. Be sure to have joined our Eat Like a Vegan Chef Challenge Facebook group. That's very, very important, because if you're not in this group, you're missing out. So it's very important. If you haven't joined, please go to Eat Like a Vegan Chef Challenge on Facebook and join this group. That's where our challenge is happening. And you will see, once you're there, you can actually scroll down the comments. All our challenges have been there since we started. There are probably tens of thousands of comments in there. And I can only tell you that my challenges, and it's not about me. I hate to say me or whatever. It's not about me, it's about you. But these challenges have changed lives. And I see we have quite a few um, members here. Um, if you would like to say something about the challenges, please do so. I really appreciate it. So then we have Sunday, we have our batch cooking day and onboarding day. So this is very, very important, because first of all, I will explain how to cook the menu plan of the next week. I will cook actually one or two dishes of that meal plan, and I will answer any kind of questions you have concerning cooking. Um, so it's very, very important that you um, participate in Sunday's batch cooking. It's at 4 p.m. Eastern time, and it's also an onboarding day. I could have done onboarding separately, but we have an event today, we have an event Sunday, so I don't want to take too much of your time. But it is really, really important that you attend if you want to get the most out of the challenge. Very, very important. So then Monday is weigh-in day. So Monday is really where you would take your weight in the morning and you post it in the challenge group. You don't have to necessarily put a picture of yourself in there. You can, even if you put your weight in numbers in there, that's fine too. But I do have a printout sheet in the challenge. I call it the library where everything is located. Um, you can print out that paper and print it out for your own records or just for fun. But you can also take a picture and put it in the challenge. So great, that's nice, Brooke. Excellent. I just saw that comment. There's so many comments I cannot even keep track on this. So the next thing is the nitty gritty stuff. This is where the rubber meets the road. And the reason why I'm saying this is um, it's about the accountability sessions and coaching sessions. So I have put aside some um, accountability sessions for our members. Um, Not as much as our members have, but I do have accountability sessions allocated for the challengers. Why is this so important? Because without accountability, you're not going to go far. Even if you think you go far, you're not. Um, Everyone needs some kind of accountability. Yes, there are the few of us who don't need it, but it is highly encouraged to participate in those accountability sessions. They help. I'm here to guide you through the challenge. Um, they just have been incredibly helpful, and I see that 99% of my members who are in my coaching groups, they have great success. And I'm not just saying this. They're really um, helpful. Okay, and then after 1 week of the challenge, you will experience dramatic changes. Not just saying that, it's you will see for yourself. Your body's going through a natural detox phase. You will know what to eat and when to eat it. So it's going to be an awesome experience. Just imagine how great it will feel when you finally no longer have to struggle with, yes, portion control, counting calories, dieting, not fitting into your clothes, gaining weight. Feel how good it feels when you are feeling healthy, thinner and happier, full of energy, getting off of medications, living your best life, fitting into your favorite jeans again. Who here is ready to improve their lifestyle through food? Say me. Say me in the comments. Let's see who's ready to start this new lifestyle. The comments come very late here, so it's a good delay here in the comments. I apologize. But let's see who says me, who's ready for this new lifestyle. You will see throughout the challenge, it's going to be a total eye opener when, especially if you haven't eaten this way, you actually feel so much better. You it's like you're renewing yourself from the inside out. And if you would like me to help you, I would be delighted. Because there's one thing I know for sure. Doing this alone isn't easy. You could try it, you probably waste a lot of time, money, and needless frustration. It would be trying to drive across a country without a GPS or any signs on the road to tell where to go. And here's why: accountability, faster results, less frustration, and a proven path. Are you ready to take this challenge? Say yes. Say yes in the comments. So before I explain any more about the challenge, I would like to tell you about the gift. But before I do this, um, I want to ask you for permission if it would be okay for me to explain how Eat Like a Vegan Chef works and how I can help you get to your goal faster. Say yes in the comments if you're okay, if you're interested in improving your health or to lose weight. Um, let me know. Yes, I see the first few yeses coming in. Okay, great. So I have created two special offers just for this audience, just for you, that will get you from where you are now um, to where you want to be in less than 6 months. One choice is the group coaching, similar to what you will experience in a challenge. And choice number two is individual coaching. When you want to lose, whether you want to lose 20 or 30 pounds or even more, I'm so sure that you will lose your weight and improve your blood work that I will guarantee your success or will give you back your money after 30 days. Of course, it is important that you participate. That's prerequisite. But it gets even better. If for some reason you don't lose at least 20 pounds for the first 6 months, you will be upgraded to lifetime member. And I will give you as many coaching sessions as needed to get to your goal. That's my promise to you. But there's one snag, unfortunately, as there's always is. I can only accept 25 new clients into my program. I know it sounds weird, but I want to be sure that your success is guaranteed. That's why I can only um, help 25 new clients. Otherwise, I don't want to overwhelm myself. I want to make this experience as pleasantly for you as it is for everyone else. So it is very, very important to me that your success is guaranteed, because when you're successful, I'm successful. And I can only tell you, and I'm pretty sure that my members can tell you, I love what I do. I'm passionate about it. I'm here to help, and that's why when you um, see what I have offered for you, what I have created for you, you will see it reflects my vision of helping you. So here's exactly how I can help you. Oops. You can take this link. Actually, I can post it here, and um, there you have two options. You can schedule a call with me by simply clicking the link, which you will see is under individual coaching, and you will be able to grab a time and chat with me within the next few days. There's a calendar in there. You can choose your time when you would like to talk to me, and once your time has been selected, you'll see a form where you can answer a few questions. Um, those answers give me an idea of where you are at and where you want to go. That way, our call together is as productive as possible. Or you can claim your spot for the 6 months gold blueprint. Um, again, I will get to the blueprint in just a minute, but I have set aside a few slots on my calendar to speak with you personally, absolutely free, about how we can apply these strategies right away and starting results. So on this free holistic wellness call, we'll put together a specific plan for your situation to lose weight and to reclaim your health. So um, obviously I always get these calls, and I speak to a lot of people. Um, a lot of people get a lot of clarity out of those calls because I ask a ton of questions. I ask them, you know, where they are, where they want to go, and uh, it's just after a while they actually it crystallizes that there's only one path to go, and sometimes it's it's just the coach who can see blind spots, so to speak. And I can tell you that I have a coach. I hired a coach because I think that every coach needs a coach, and I cannot see my own blind spots. I'm not perfect, um, but when it comes to eating a whole food plant-based lifestyle, eating right, cooking right, getting the right nutrients, um, I have realized through my past coaching sessions what works and what doesn't, and I have it down to a T, so to speak, how to evaluate someone's path, where to go, how to go about it, and that's what I've learned in the coaching sessions over the last 12 months. It's just absolutely incredible. And it's always the same. It's the answer is always the same. And that's what we're going to discover in our challenge too. Just like Vicky and Devonda, who have, I don't know if you've seen it, I think you have seen it, who have lost weight and achieved their goals. You can too. So if you want to lose weight and claim your health, then if you want to be more energetic, happier, and agile without dieting, portion control, or calorie counting, then this is for you. Here's exactly how we'll do this together. First, we'll uncover your weight loss blind spot. It's the number one reason you're stuck, and it's probably not what you think. Then we'll customize a plan that will get you unstuck and give you results you're looking for. Finally, we'll determine if it makes sense for us to work together. Why I'm offering this free call? But before I go any further, you need to know that I cannot help everyone. And the last thing I want is to waste your time if you're not the type of person who will see the results. So the free call is definitely my way of saying thank you to you. If you're serious, if you're interested in improving your health, and if you're looking to get to your goal as in the shortest amount of time, then this is for you. However, this is not for you if you don't want to lose weight. You don't want to improve your health, and you cannot afford to buy weekly groceries because these, excuse me, that is really, really important. Um, my computer is lagging. It's a little bit slow here. I apologize. So this is for you. If you want to lose weight, you want to reclaim your health, you have been dieting all your life, you want to reverse chronic diseases. This is for you if you want to lose 20 pounds when diets haven't worked. You want to reverse chronic diseases and you're willing to invest in yourself. If you meet those criteria, you have what it takes to get the results, just like Connie, Jackie, Melanie did, and many, many others. So if you want to lose weight, see what's been keeping you from reclaiming your health. Get a customized plan to lose 20 to 30 pounds in 12 weeks and see if working together will get you even better results. Then this is for you. You can go to eatlikeaveganchef.com/join. Claim a spot for the 6 months program or schedule a call with me. So it's really, oops, sorry, it's going too fast again. So the gold blueprint, I actually included some extras in here. With every blueprint, you have an onboarding call. But what I did was I gave you free private coaching sessions. That's a value of $300. So that's actually more than you would pay for that program. I'm giving more or less the program. I'm giving you a special that is unbeatable, and that's my opinion. So what you get for it is a plant-based blueprint transition planner. Let me have some water here. You will have all meal planners, shopping list. We have our private Facebook group, which is priceless. You can tell from some of the members here already, their support you see, it's just absolutely incredible. If you're new to whole food plant-based, this is for you. You get an incredible amount of support. Videos and articles library, monthly guest speakers, access to all challenges, whether paid or free, access to masterclasses. So the best part is our weekly group accountability coaching sessions. That include meditation, mindfulness, holistic lifestyle, nutrition, fitness sessions, and many more. And again, this is a value of over $2,000 because simply when you will see throughout the challenge, when we meet in our accountability sessions, you get so much value out of it, so much knowledge, what everyone contributes to it. It's priceless. And on top of that, if you are not losing weight or improving your blood work within 30 days, I'll be happy to give you back your money. It's I'm 100% sure that my program works for you. Whether you have diabetes, whether you're healthy and you just want to lose weight, it doesn't matter. My meal plans have helped many different people, and it's that all I can say that it works. The only thing is I can only accept 25 clients into the program. That's the only thing. I would love to give more people the opportunity, but I can't. It's just I want to give the best coaching experience possible. That's why I do this. As you know, you can tell I'm not here to trying to sell you something what doesn't work. It's you can tell from the members, from the comments that it works, and I'm here to help. And if you think it wouldn't work for you, then I that's fine. That's why I'm having a 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't lose weight or improve your lab numbers, I will give you back your money. But I give you an even better guarantee. If you don't lose at least 20 pounds within those 6 months or improve your blood work, I will upgrade you to lifetime member. We have quite a few lifetime members here, and I'm sure that they're very grateful for the content they have that they're getting because they have access to all content depending what kind of lifetime member. You can be a bronze or a gold lifetime member. It's different kind of uh, things. But right now I have the gold member on sale. Um, it's time for me soon to get through the comments. I see we have some questions here. Okay, we will get there. But again, time is of the essence. I see this comment here. See if we can put it in there. Not trying to lose weight, just want to get back to vegan eating, cooking, mating, good health. I'm 78 years old. I can only take high blood pressure medicine because I'm an A-type personality. Don't want uh, pressure surges. Yep. No high cholesterol or diabetes. Praise God. Great. Excellent. Good for you. Hey, um, this is for you too because I'm eating the same meal plan. And my wife would yell at me if I would lose any more weight. So I can tell you that my meal plans are designed for anyone. And it's not like that I provide meal plans that uh, will make you lose weight if you don't want to. So there's a system, what I tell everyone who wants to lose weight, and we'll get through this in the challenge. And there's a system if you want to maintain your weight or gain weight. There's simply a few foods you have to add to your meals, and you will maintain your weight guaranteed. Because I eat the foods that are in my library, I also eat. So from that point of view, if I would have been disintegrated by now, and it works. So good question here from Leslie. Yeah, time is of the essence. You can go to this link and um, reserve or claim your spot. They I don't know how long they're going to be up. Once the 25 spots are gone, they're gone, and I will take off the advertising. There are some other options in there, but they are, to me, they don't bring you the success. So if someone wants to go with the monthly options, you can absolutely do this. But to me, the 6 months is such a incredible price. You wouldn't find it anywhere else. It's just including the coaching. Don't forget, it includes the coaching and the group coaching, which is, to me, it's priceless. So some other programs, you have to pay this per month. Here, I charge you for 6 months. Um, it's absolutely incredible, the price to value, in my opinion. So, um, but here's the thing: since I only have so much time for to do these calls each week, this is on a first come first serve opportunity. Once these spots are filled, well, they're gone. And if you're serious about losing weight or improving your health or maintaining your health, um, please book your call as soon as you can, because the slots will fill up and I can only take so many calls per day. Because to be honest, most calls take between I would say between 30 minutes and 60 minutes, depending on the severity of, or the interest rate of the client. And I'm not rushing you through it. I am literally giving you advice, and you decide if you want to go with me or not. So now you have two choices. You can continue doing what you have always been done, and sadly, you will likely get the same results, or we can jump on a phone and put together a winning game plan that will set you up for success. I've noticed that there's two types of people. One is the struggler who figures out what he or she wants and then asks, how can I do this? And then spend years trying to crack the code. But sadly, it rarely happens. Then there's a smart person who actually succeeds because they figure it out what they want and then ask, who can help me achieve this? They find a mentor, they find a coach, someone who has already paved the path, someone who can help them get the results so much faster than they could ever do on their own. So which type of person are you? Are you the struggler, or are you the smart person? And I'm not trying to, no offense to no one. I know it's everyone is different. Everyone is trying to um, do it their way. I'm here to help you. So if you want to lose 20 pounds and you're simply not getting the results you want on your own, take advantage of the opportunity right now. Again, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Um, the good thing is when you actually sign up for the 6 months or the coaching program, the individual coaching program, you actually get a lot more access to everything. When you join the challenge, you have a certain amount of, of content, what you have. But when you sign up for the 6 months or the coaching program, you will have access to 100% of the library. And I have content in there. I have I don't know. There is so much content in there that I cannot even grasp how much we have created in that time since we have been doing this. And I'm sure, basically, just from the meal plans alone, we have 365 days of meal plans in there. That means we have 52 meal plans. So if you don't like the meal plan you've been presented at any given week, you just choose one you like, anyone. And it comes immediately, it comes with a shopping list and ingredients list. So it's very easy. You just print it out and go shopping. And the meal plans work. The meal plans absolutely work. I can. I'm sure we have a few members here who agree that when you follow my meal plans, um, you will lose weight. You will. Um, so why should you choose me? I can. I see you're still here, so you're probably thinking, how can I help you as a chef? And I'm not even a doctor. And well, you're right, I'm not a doctor. That said, 90% of all doctors have little or no nutritional knowledge. The most powerful medicine is the most powerful medicine is the food you can get. It's that's what it is. The famous quote from Greek physician Hippocrates, oops, let food be thy medicine, and let medicine be thy food, has stood the test of time. So, and I believe in this wholeheartedly. And I just saw I had a Constance actually. She made a comment saying that you helped where doctors have failed, down 15 pounds, um, which is so absolutely amazing to hear this from a client. And of course, they are better programs than yours, you might say. And you may be right. There are many plant-based programs out there. But in my opinion, only one where the chef is taking you by the hand and goes step by step through each task. Look at me as your personal chef and coach who's guiding you through this journey to reclaim your health and weight loss. For for anyone who has been with me for the last few months, you know I am very, very passionate when it comes to helping others. Very, very passionate. It's um, it's what I do. That's why I created this, and I'm here to help. Just like Vicky, who had the same success, there are many, many others. I literally have hundreds and hundreds of comments in my library, but many people compare themselves to others, and then they get discouraged. Never let other opinions guide your choices. Stay true to yourself and say no to the naysayers. This is my opinion. Um, I know that a lot of my family members, they compare themselves to others. And when they do this, I, 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 they look at other people, even strangers. They see, oh, look at her or look at him, or they're slim. But this is not the right way to go about it. The best way to achieve progress in your journey to health and wellness is to compare yourself to the person you see in the mirror. You and only you know yourself better than anyone else. The only opinion you should listen is your own, and those who believe and encourage you. This is my opinion, and I believe that this is what I give away throughout my coaching sessions. Because every morning when we get up, we see we see in the mirror, who do we see? We see us. So in order to compare us with others doesn't make sense. But if we you and only you should compare yourself to the person you were yesterday. This is exactly what we practice in our accountability and coaching sessions every week. We talk about our wins and we talk about our challenges. And it's very, very powerful. And you might say, well, I'm not ready. Do you feel sometimes you feel like panicking every time you go to the doctor? He tells you that your blood pressure is going up or your cholesterol is inching up and your A1C is climbing up. Here's what I have to say about that. The longer you wait to take action, the more difficult it will be to reverse any type of chronic disease. So you might even say, I'll try something else. First of all, 99% of all diets are calorie-restricted diets, which means they're restricting nutritional values which set you up for failure to begin with. Second, I have never seen a diet starting with the end in mind. And that's what we do here. We always start our plan with the end in mind. All great people, it doesn't matter who it is, Tony Robbins, it doesn't matter. All great people started with the end in mind. And this is not being taught anywhere. Have you ever woken up at 4 a.m. in the morning, half asleep, thought you have achieved your weight loss goals? You're thrilled, and suddenly you really wake up and nothing has changed? What a bummer. But here's the key. Your unconscious mind is trying to give you a message. That's exactly how I train my clients. I take the approach of the Olympic athlete and their coach. The coach cannot perform at the athlete's level, but the coach has a vision to excel the athlete's performance. This is why so many of my members are so successful. On the other hand, you can do this on your own and hope one day you will find the right solution, which for 99% of people never shows. You can keep doing what you have been always doing and continue to let your family members down. But even worse, you're letting down yourself. Ask yourself, how long have you been trying to get out of this rat race? If you could do it on your own, you would have done it already. Do you know what is the best predictor of the future? It's the past. It's actually the past, unless something changes. So let me help you reclaim your health. Just click the link below and let's do this together. For those of you who stayed with me to this stage, I have incredible resources. But I'm looking for people who are serious about improving their health. Here's the thing. If you don't take anything from today's masterclass, it is a fact that to get together with if you haven't gotten anything from today's masterclass, it is a fact to get together with people who have gone this path before you. You must surround yourself with people who have crossed that bridge before. How do you do that? Well, you need to muster the courage to walk across that bridge to the other side. Whether you use me as a guide or someone else in the business doesn't matter. As long as you take action, you see where I'm coming from. In order to do that, we must first have the thought. And again, this is where I talk about the thought first. Everything starts with a thought. If you don't have the thought, um, you're not going to have the feeling. So basically, a mom who doesn't have a thought of baking an apple cake would never bake an apple cake because she doesn't have the thought. The Brooklyn Bridge would have been never built if the thought wasn't there. So from that point of view, the thought has to be there. And then the feeling has to come. And that's what we do in our coaching sessions. I'll prep my members to look into the journey and with a lot of emotion and a lot of fun and a lot of engagement. For instance, if I were to ask you a year from now, if I would ask you a year from now the same question, how would you feel? You would mostly be at the same position. You're like, or maybe worse, because chronic diseases don't go away. So if I would ask you a year from now, how are you doing? What have you done? And you haven't taken any action, you probably would be at the same point or even worse. Let's say in 2 years from now, where do you think you will be by doing the same thing you have done all your life? How would you feel? You would feel regrets. What if nothing changes between now and 2 years from now? If you knew, you would have had done it already. So the reason why I'm saying this is it makes me very sad to see certain people want to take action, but they don't because they don't have the courage. They don't have the courage to go this route, even though the plan works, even though there's no risk on your side, none whatsoever. There's no risk whatsoever. There's no risk to join my program. You are not here on this planet to suffer. We all here have a place on earth. If you're stuck in this situation, you don't get the life you're supposed to live. Medical expenses always go up, and the medical system does not work in our favor. All these strategies work, and they're great, but if you cannot integrate them into a complete system, it's not going to work. Here's the thing. If nothing changes in 2 years, you will be 2 years older, and I don't even want to think about those medical condition expenses. Let's face it. If you don't get a handle on these issues now, you have to live with this pain, and we are literally letting our families down. Because in the end, if we don't take care of ourselves, how can we take care of others? Especially when they were there for us our entire life. We are not here for that. What if we can change that? If you're stuck in this situation, you don't get to live. and it is just a vicious cycle. It's never going to get better. So take advantage of my offer and take the chance. It's not even a chance. I know my program works. Take the courage. Go for it. You have no risk. Again, my name is Chef Frank. I'm here to help you. And thank you so much for joining me for today's masterclass. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm here to help. Let's take the challenge and get the best out of it. And I see you on Sunday. Thank you, everyone. Again, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. Frank, my email is frank@eatlikeaveganchef.com. You can reach me on any social media, Facebook. You can get in touch with me. So there's many routes you can get in touch with me. Thank you so much, and look out for an email with the meal plans, the guide. It will come tomorrow. It's not going to come tonight, and we will be in touch Sunday for our batch cooking and onboarding. Thank you so much. Please remember, I can only take 25 clients into my program. If you're serious about it, if you want to improve your life, if you're sick of dieting, take advantage of it, and you will not regret it. Thank you, and have a good night.